Well, welcome, and thank you for spending a few minutes with me today. My name is Howard Lazarus, and I have the pleasure and privilege of serving as the Director of your Public Works Department. And on behalf of the almost 700 public workers who serve you every day, I want to walk through our proposed budget for fiscal year 2014. I also encourage you to visit our website at www.austintexas.gov/department/public-works to get a better feel for our programs and projects. As we go through this presentation, my one sentence for you to remember is that Public Works connects you, our residents, businesses, and visitors all around Austin. We do that through maintenance and repair of the city's transportation network, delivery of major capital projects, and protection of our children as they travel to and from school every day. We're a vital part of the quality of life we all enjoy, and we look forward to preserving it for today and for future generations. Public Works Department has a strong record of performance, and we are known as a department that gets things done. We've improved the conditions of our pavements, and our responsiveness to your calls for service is exceptional. We lead the industry in capital improvement project delivery, and we were featured this month on the cover of the National Public Works magazine for our centralized approach to project management. Most importantly, we deliver your children to school every day without incident, an achievement which we are most proud of. Public Works is funded from three primary sources: the Transportation Fund, the Capital Projects Management Fund, and the Child Safety Fund. The table on this chart provides a roadmap on the funding of our primary mission areas. I'm going to pause for a few seconds to give you an opportunity to review the chart, and I encourage you to use it as a guide as we go through our budget presentation. In the upcoming fiscal year, we are proposing a total operating budget of $90 million, which is about an 8% increase over last year. Please note that this does not include the $400 million in capital overlays we see each year. Our primary sources of funds are the transportation user fee and our charges to capital improvement projects, which account for about 80% of our revenues. Our primary expenditures are in right-of-way maintenance and repair of streets and structures, and for delivery of capital programs. The increase in our revenues is a reflection of our growth as a city, which we are proud to support. In the coming year, we are proposing 59 new positions. Many of these, though, are conversions of current part-time staff to full-time status. The cost of many of these positions are realized through contract savings and reimbursements, which, along with the growth in the city that I just mentioned, will allow us to improve service delivery without increasing the rates that we charge for the transportation fee or for the cost to our customers in capital delivery. The table before you shows both the distribution of the new positions and the anticipated service benefits. Again, I'll pause for a few seconds so you can study the chart. Okay, so let's begin a quick trip through our budget. The Transportation Fund provides resources for operations and maintenance and expansion of the transportation network. It supports both the Public Works Department and Austin Transportation. Rob Spiller, who is the Director of the Transportation Department, will give you a detail on his programs and objectives separately, and I encourage you to tune into his presentation. Please note that the administrative costs and transfers for both departments are included in the Public Works Department budget. As I stated earlier, there is no increase in the transportation user fee this year. The almost $1 million increase in revenues is due to population growth. Again, a signal of a healthy and expanding city. Reimbursements from Austin Water to repair road cuts for utility work will also increase by about $1 million. We'll also see about $500,000 flow into the fund from parking meter collections, which will be applied to maintenance in the areas where the revenues are generated. This year, in fiscal year 14, Public Works and Transportation are establishing project sub-accounts, which will allow us to apply the funds to projects you've been asking for in terms of intersection, bicycle facility, and sidewalk improvements. We're also applying some of our fund balance to improve our facilities and add systems that will improve service delivery. I'll step through many of these on the following panels. This year, we're going to complete our transition to greater in-house performance of street maintenance that in the past we've done through contract. We started this transition 2 years ago, and we hope to have the staff and equipment on hand this year. As the chart shows, this change will produce a net savings of about $1.5 million. Adding an asphalt repair crew will increase our responsiveness and shorten the time that temporary patches are in place after a water line is repaired. This cost is fully reimbursed and has no negative impact on our fund balances. We're also adding some concrete crews this year that will address utility cuts, sidewalk, curb, and gutter repairs, and ramp repairs. We also look to accelerate the delivery of new sidewalks, addressing our commitment to improving citywide accessibility for all of our residents and connecting you all around Austin. These costs are all fully reimbursable from other sources, again, resulting in no increase in cost to the individual ratepayer. The table on this panel provides an overall summary of the Transportation Fund, which again includes both Public Works and the Austin Transportation Department requirements. The fund balance remains healthy through the year, and by drawing down on the balance in FY14, we'll be able to accelerate delivery of services while keeping our rates flat. The second component of our budget is the Capital Projects Management Fund, or CPMF, which provides the resources for delivery of capital projects, including such signature efforts as the Waller Creek Tunnel and the new Central Library. The total cost of public works service delivery is between 7 and 8%, well under both public and private sector costs for management, design, and inspection. Over the past few years, Public Works has been converting its support vehicle fleet to hybrid models, producing an 83% decrease in fuel consumption and reducing our emissions. We'll continue this trend this year through our vehicle replacement program. We also look to improve our support systems, increasing the transparency and accessibility of our records and data. The additional professional staff, which is included in the total I provided in the previous table, are required to support continued delivery of our capital program. Included in this table are positions to extend and expand our popular Neighborhood Partner Program, our support to Austin Transportation's traffic calming program, and acceleration of our ADA transition program. Again, I'll pause for a moment to allow you a few seconds to look at the table. Even though we are adding staff, the fund balance remains strong and our costs remain well within our 10% threshold. The rate we charge our internal customers will also decrease slightly, a reflection of an increased workload and greater efficiency in services delivery. Finally, I'd like to address our Child Safety Fund, which provides the crossing guards and safe routes to school program support. The Child Safety Fund gets its revenues from vehicle registrations and traffic violations, which means these essential services are provided to you without impact to your property taxes or the sales tax. Although only a little under $2 million total, the impact of the fund in terms of getting our children to and from school safely is incalculable. In recognition of the exceptional service our crossing guards provide and to remain competitive with the surrounding jurisdictions, we are proposing a 3% wage increase for our crossing guards this year. We're also looking to convert 2 temporary positions to permanent to help advance our safety programs. Annually, we train over 40,000 students in safe walking and biking practice and work with the school districts in promoting healthier lifestyles. As with our other funds, the Child Safety Fund is projected to finish the upcoming fiscal year with a positive balance, although in future years we will have to address the imbalance in sources and uses of funds. All of our work is in support of the Imagine Austin Comprehensive Plan, whether it's building roads, providing bicycle facilities, blazing trails, or constructing libraries. Public Works connects you all around Austin. Thanks for spending a few minutes with us, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us if we can be of further assistance. And remember, Public Works remains your department with a heart.